Hi, this is Andrew Moore Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, taking a look at the Motorola QA30, also known as the Hint. Now you can get this phone for about $80 if you're willing to sign a contract. Now as you can see in the shot, it's really quite a small phone, not much bigger than a standard makeup compact. Now the actual dimensions on this are 61.6 by 82 by 16.9 millimeters, and it weighs a mere 117 grams. So you can see here, like I said, it is a very, very small phone. But the cool thing is, if we flip this screen up here, we reveal a full QWERTY keyboard. You can see down here. Now this QWERTY keyboard has, well, obviously the full QWERTY layout, but down here there are some dedicated buttons. This one to launch the camera, this one to get into your email and messaging, this one to change the sounds, and this one to launch the web browser. Now speaking of the web browser, it's not really the best experience on this phone. It is functional. It renders mobile pages very well and very quickly on, in this case we're looking at one that's on the Bell network here in Canada. Like I say, it renders mobile pages very fast, but it has a bit of a hard time with full HTML pages. You're not going to get a page that looks anything like what you might expect. Now that's a function of the fact that it has a proprietary web browser in as opposed to something like WebKit. Now if we flip it over onto the back, you can see here, they've done some cool design stuff here. There's these concentric circles in the back. We can see a 2-megapixel camera here, and that concentric circle design is actually mirrored here on the metallic part of the phone. If we flip it on its side, this is an application key. We can set this to do whatever we want. If we look at the other side, this is a volume up and down rocker. And on the back of the device, we have a lock button that makes it so that these front keys can't be pressed when you throw this thing in your pocket, as well as a 3.5 millimeter audio jack here. Now the phone, you can expand its memory with micro SD cards that actually slip in the back of the device. You take the battery out and throw a micro SD card in there. Now we'll take a quick look at the user interface on this. Now this is, like I said, this is on the Bell network, so it's using what's called the Bell carousel. But we'll turn that off so it's a little bit more universal. So we can see here, if we go into, I believe it's in display, phone interface, we can actually turn that off. We'll choose the classic interface. And now this is what the interface will look like if you're on any carrier, if that's a carrier in the States or in Australia or the UK or anywhere. So now we can see here we have music application, TV and radio. We also have GPS nav, which is an assisted GPS technology. It will help you navigate to where you need to go. Inbox and messaging, instant messaging, and email. Now, like I say, this is actually a smartphone, but it doesn't have quite the standard smartphone form factor. So if you've been looking for a smartphone, if it's something you're interested in, but you don't want to carry a big bulky thing around in your pocket or purse, this is actually a pretty good bet, because as we mentioned off the top, it comes down to just this size here, and it's no bigger than say a standard makeup compact. So that's a quick look at the Motorola Hint QA30. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.